Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Last time, we ended up... we chopped down trees, we ended up... Oh goodness, I don't remember exactly what we did. Sorry, I just recorded it yesterday, shame on me. The spirits feel neutral. Oh yeah, yesterday was crap in terms of luck, so we didn't get to go into the mines. We did, however, explore the quarry. That's what we did. And we ended up finding a lot of mineral resources that we could obviously use for, well, pretty much anything. Dear Chrono, you're such a good neighbor, I thought I'd send over some animal feed to make your job easier. Keep it up, Marnie. Thank you very much, Marnie. I will put that straight into the silo where it will very much come in handy. So now we have 217 pieces of hay, so we're doing pretty good as far as that goes. I mean, we will definitely make it through the rest of the winter with that supply, and then some, ultimately. Alright, so since the day's neutral today, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go into the mines. I may just go by the Calico mines. But I also need to take the topaz by Elliot so that we can heal his sore knee, and etc. So I may just see if I can track down Elliot first, and then we'll go into the Calico mines from there. Alright, so let me grab my horse, and I will do my ablutions. And also, I think while we're doing that, I am going to go and buy ourselves a Wabbit. Because now that we've unlocked our super coop, we can get Wabbits. And, well, by golly, I want it to be Wabbit season and duck season. Hello, Marnie. Let's see if I can buy me a new animal. The Wabbit. Oh, barely. Wow. Okay, so I guess my final animal will be the pig. Alright, let's see. So we've got sheep, we've got cows, we've got goats, we've got chickens, we've got ducks. Now we get Wabbits. And obviously the coop in which we're going to place the new Wabbit is, well, pretty much the only one we got. So there you go. Channy is the default name. Oh no, I know who I'm naming this. Obviously, Bugs. And it immediately goes to the no, throw that away screen. Great, I'll send little Bugs to his new home right away. Wow, it's our first actual guy animal. So it's fitting I named him Bugs. Wascally Wabbit. So that takes up pretty much all our money. Another thing I need to do also, I tried to find Elliot to ultimately give him that topaz, and I couldn't really when I was running around making sure that Marnie was open. Another thing I need to do, though, is today's Sebastian's birthday, and I want to check and see if I have something in particular for him. Because I might. I don't know. First off, you notice I picked up a few things on the beach while I was going to see Elliot, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw them all into the kitty here because money. Alright, so do I happen to have an open gate? Do I happen to have... I do not. Crap. Okay, so I don't have a frozen tear. Because the frozen tear is one of his love gifts, and it's the only one that I would have had. But instead, I'm just going to get him a really good vegetable. Because he likes vegetable bubbles. He likes them alright, at least. Let's see. How much of these do I have? Oh, no. Okay, let me grab a bok choy then. Yes, the bok choy is, I guess, my favorite vegetable as far as giving away. And really, of course, now that I think about it, I suppose I didn't have to worry so much about going up this way. I should have gone up the other way because he's in Robin's house, since it would have been quicker that way, but oh well. Gives me another good excuse to ride my horse. I love having transportation. I love having my horse be, well, pretty much uber good as far as everything's concerned because, well, yeah, I can travel places a lot faster than I used to. Did I have a nice walk? No, I had a nice ride. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, well, in that case then, I may end up needing to go into the regular mines and see about coming back later to be able to give these gifts, because I want to be able to, because Sebastian only gets one birthday, and I've already missed enough birthdays this year, goodness gracious. So, actually, yeah, I think I'll do that. Instead of going into the Calico mines, I think I'm going to go into the normal mines, because it'll be a lot easier for me to get out of them. And I won't have to worry so much about any sort of big issues. So, yeah, I'm going to go into the regular mines. I'll see you guys there, and we'll do some mining and hopefully find some great stuff and then get some birthdays celebrated. So I decided to go ahead and start on floor 100 today, and I apparently made a good decision because, hello, Mushroom Room. Whoa, boy, also, let's not tempt fate here. Because even though these guys are not as powerful as I am, they can still kill me if I'm stupid, so let's not be stupid. Wow, yeah, this is definitely the Mushroom Room. Holy crap. I'll take it, clearly, because, like I've said before, these mushrooms are really good money. Well, you've seen that they're really good money, especially the reds, which have no other purpose, really. So I will definitely take that. Alright, let's see. What do I want to talk about today to make this mine visit interesting? Well, I think, actually, I want to talk about sports a little bit. Because, as many of you are already aware, I am a bit of a sports fan. I wouldn't say I'm as much of one as I was, say, even a few years ago, really, when I guess I had more leisure time and didn't have to work all the time. But I'm still a pretty good sports fan, and it's kind of funny because I would think for an American sports watcher, my interests are kind of weird. And I say that because, okay, let's check out the rest of the floor here. I say that because, I mean, I like college football, which I guess isn't too unusual over here. That's a pretty big sport. But I also like a couple of sports that probably most Americans don't really like as much. For instance, I'm not really a big fan of baseball except for the Atlanta Braves anymore. I used to watch a fair bit of baseball, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to just sit there and just sit there all the time. I mean, baseball is a fairly slow sport, although they have made efforts to speed it up, but I just don't have the time to sit down and watch it anymore, so that's out. But a couple of sports that I rather like that a lot of them, well, I should say a fair number of Americans don't like this sport, I suppose, is soccer, or football, as it's called in most of the rest of the world. I actually started watching it largely because of one of my really good friends who is from Venezuela. He got us watching, well, particularly the World Cup, and after that, then we kind of went our ways from there. And he also kind of got me interested in watching the Premier League, European football. So that's fun too, but I don't get to watch it as much as I'd like, unfortunately, because I don't have the time to watch ESPN in the early mornings, like 6 or 7 a.m., or, probably about 6, 7 a.m. or so, and I need to eat. Well, I've got a purple mushroom for pretty much that purpose, I guess. So, unfortunately, I don't get to watch the Premier League as much as I'd like, but it's kind of weird. When I started watching the Prem League, I actually followed Liverpool, and then my friend got me interested in Manchester United. A different friend, by the way. So, little did I realize when I was sort of pseudo-switching my allegiances just how weird that would be, I think. Because I didn't realize how big of a rivalry that Man United and Liverpool had for each other. Yeah, that was a little awkward when I found that out. Anyway, so I've got that. Am I out of... No, I'm not out of room. Okay, I just didn't grab it. So I watch European football, and I really like, say, the World Cup as well, because it's just great fun watching, especially the underdog teams, so to speak, to really start to kind of see their push for glory, I suppose. Let's get away from you for the moment and get ourselves better set up to kill you. Oh, I got a strange bunt. I thought I had a prismatic shard there for a second. I'm like, whoa! Sorry, my throat got dry again. You can probably hear it in my voice, honestly. I'd like to think I'm almost done getting over this sickness. I got a rare disc. That is definitely rare. And it's new. Okay. Alright, actually I think probably I need to get out of the mines after this floor because I need to be able to go see Elliot and Sebastian. So, anyway, I like football. I like European football. And I also, on the weird side of things, like Australian rules football. Or, I guess that's the long form for it. The AFL, I know, is the abbreviation for their league. I really like that a lot, too. Although, if I don't get much chance to watch the Premier League, I get even less chance to watch that. I started watching it when you still saw them archived on ESPN. Well, ESPN 3, I think. But still, I watched them when they were archived on ESPN. So they're fun. It's a very different type of football from, well, I mean, it was kind of a weird conglomeration from what I can tell of bits and bobbles of our football. Happy birthday to Sebastian. You remember my birthday? I'm impressed. Thanks. Well, thank you, sir, for showing up when you did. Okay, so that pushes him to 3 hearts. All right, cool. Now let's find Elliot. So I started watching it when it was on ESPN, and it's kind of a weird conglomeration between, when I say our football, I mean American football, and a little bit of rugby, I guess. But it's interesting because the guys who play Australian rules football have all got to be really good runners because they have to run all the time. And they also have to be really good at kicking a weirdly shaped football because it is, well, I mean, it is weird. It is a very strange football, and I don't know how they managed to hold it, except through lots of practice. Okay, Elliot, you around here anywhere? Anywhere on the beach, maybe? I hope so. Be a little awkward if I can't soothe his wounded knee with Topaz. But yeah, I found myself really liking that as well. I didn't have a team that I followed in Aussie Rules Ball, because I just didn't really get the chance to watch enough matches to, I guess, be able to kind of get behind anybody, so to speak. But it was still a lot of fun, very interesting. And whenever I get the chance to watch it, I do. I try to. But unfortunately, because it went off of ESPN, I can't particularly look it up very easily. I know I can find it on YouTube, and I have on occasion, but the AFL's pretty quick to take down videos of the AFL that are on YouTube because, well, copyright. So, I don't know. I mean, I know I could buy a membership, but buy the ability to watch it, but it's really expensive. I just want to check and see if he's in the bar. I don't think he is, but I don't think he ever hangs out at the bar, actually. Oh, well. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so, well, hey, Leah. Let me give it one last shot here. Maybe he's walking around for a late night stroll. There's Abigail in the graveyard. Interesting place. Hey, Elliot, you around? Elliot? Elliot? Well, the seagulls are here. Doesn't look like it, so I guess Topaz just isn't gonna happen. Crap. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys at the house to put all this up and kind of finish up the day. I just realized, kind of getting ready for the end, I need to make a loom. Now that we have a sheep that regularly produces wool, I mean, why not? So I believe, if I'm reading it right, it is, 60 wood, 30 fiber, and 1 pine tar, so perfect. There you go. And you notice also we got some beer, so I'm going to go sell it. But okay, so overall, I guess an active day of sorts. We went to the mines, we did some mining. We celebrated Sebastian's birthday, which was really kind of the point. And I think I'm going to put the loom right here. So there you go. Go ahead and put our wool in. By the end of the day, we will have cloth. All right, so thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always. Tomorrow is going to be a normal day, really, because we don't have any birthdays until the 14th with Harvey's, and the day after, we're going to start the night market. So that'll be really interesting, because like I said, I'm going to be discovering that along with you guys. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always. Sorry about my voice still being bad. I'm kind of really getting irritated with it. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.